Hello, I'm Ciarán Lynch and welcome to OviCast, the Teagasc Sheep podcast. Each episode will bring you the latest insights, advice and technical updates for the sheep industry. In this week's episode, we're joined by sheep specialist Damian Costello to give us a preview of this year's Teagasc Hill Sheep Conference, which takes place on Thursday the 24th of February in the Clayton Hotel in Sligo at 7 p.m. This marks the return of the conference to an in-person event. But as Damian explains, there is an option to join online via Zoom, with registration details available on the Teagasc website. Damian gives us a profile of the speakers and the topics that will be covered on the night, and how they have a broad appeal to many in the industry, not only those directly involved in the hill sector. Finally, we finish up with Damian explaining how attendees, both in person and online, have the option to ask questions of the speakers on the night. We start off, however, with Damian reminding us of when and where the National Hill Sheep Conference takes place.
All roads lead to the Clayton Hotel in Sligo on this Thursday evening, the 24th of February. With proceedings kicking off around 7 p.m. So it's great to be back in person, and it promises to be an evening not to be missed for hill sheep farmers, particularly in the west and northwest. But it's open to all, and all are welcome.
This one's slightly different. We're a slightly hybrid model. There is an option to join online as well.
That's correct, yeah. For those that were travelling to Sligo in person is not practical. The event is also being live streamed on Zoom. So registration is only necessary for people who wish to join online. Those that are attending in person can just turn up on the night. So there'll be details on our Teagasc website, teagasc.ie, on how you can register for the online event.
What topics have been covered on the night?
Okay, we have four very interesting papers, Ciarán. Firstly, Tricia Dean, who will be presenting on the McGillicuddy Reeks EIP. So they're focusing on maintaining and improving the environmental and ecological condition of uplands. So the project aims to have innovative management solutions to these issues. Secondly, then we have our own Dr. Frank Campion. Frank will be presenting on the effect of breed on performance of hill sheep. Thirdly, then we have Shane McGettrick from the local regional veterinary lab in Sligo. He will be presenting on post-mortem findings of sheep that were submitted to the lab. And finally, we have a presentation by Seamus Campbell of Teagasc in Donegal, a paper that is co-authored with Gerald Rorty, a veterinary surgeon based in Donegal, and they're covering a topic that's always of interest to sheep farmers in relation to eye conditions that affect sheep. And I suppose the last two papers in particular, Ciarán, probably of relevance to all sheep farmers, not just hill farmers.
Certainly are, Damian,
well.
particularly at this time of the year, like the causes of mortality, that eye conditions sheep, hopefully something we don't see a lot of, but certainly relevant to most farmers. Overall, it's a very interesting night. Damian, for those who want to ask questions, I'm assuming there'll be live questions on the night. Is there an option online as well?
That's right. Yeah, there'd be live questions for people that are attending in person in the traditional way, I suppose, to ask a question. We also have the facility for people attending in person to text to a designated text number that will be available in the room on the night, so that we will have somebody to put the questions to the speakers on your behalf. And finally, then for the online attendees, you'll be able to ask your questions using the Q&A function on Zoom.
Damian, plenty of interesting topics we covered, good options available for anyone who wants to attend or join online. Look, hopefully we get a good attendance this week for it.
Absolutely, and just a reminder again, it's this Thursday, the 24th of February at 7 p.m. In the Clayton Hotel in Sligo.
Damian, good to have you on. Thanks very much for that update.
No problem. Thank you, Ciarán.
We're going to finish the episode up at this point. As Damian has outlined, there's four very interesting topics with excellent speakers on the night. I've included a link in the description to the Teagasc webpage where you can find out more details about the Sheep Conference and register for it online if you're not able to attend in person. That's it for me for this episode. Again, for any updates from the Sheep Programme, keep an eye on our Twitter page at Teagasc Sheep. I'm Ciarán Lynch. Thanks for joining us. Don't forget to subscribe and listen in to any of our episodes.